Было легко найти корабль по моему вкусу.
It was easy to find a ship to my liking.
Так как все виды торговых судов
For all kinds of trading vessels.
выходят из Лондона в каждую страну, которая известна.
Go out from London to every country that is known.
Однажды я встретил старого морского капитана,
One day I met an old sea captain
который часто был на побережье Африки.
Who had been often to the coast of Africa.
Ему понравилось то, что я ему говорил.
He was pleased with my talk.
Если ты хочешь увидеть мир,
If you want to see the world,
ты должен выйти в море со мной.
you must sail with me.
А затем он сказал мне, что собирается опять в Африку.
And then he told me that he was going again to Africa.
Торговать там с черными людьми.
To trade with the black people there.
Он собирается повезти груз дешевых безделушек.
He would carry out a load of cheap trinkets.
Чтобы обменять на золотую пыль и перья.
To exchange for gold dust and feathers.
И на другие редкие и любопытные вещи.
And other rare and curious things.
Был очень рад отправиться с ним.
I was very glad to go with him.
Я увижу чужие страны.
I would see strange lands
И диких людей.
And savage people.
Меня ждут многие интереснейшие приключения.
I would have many a stirring adventure.
Не прошло 10 дней,
before 10 days had passed.
мы были в открытом море.
We were out on the great ocean.
Наш корабль направлялся к югу.
Our ship was headed toward the south.
Капитан был очень добр ко мне.
The captain was very kind to me.
Он научил меня тому, что должен знать каждый моряк.
He taught me much that every sailor ought to know.
Он показал мне, как править,
He showed me how to steer
и управляться судном.
and manage the vessel.
Он рассказал мне о приливах и отливах,
He told me about the tides.
и как вычислять курс корабля.
And how to reckon the ship's course.
Путешествие было приятным.
The voyage was a pleasant one.
И я видел больше прекрасных вещей, чем могу назвать.
And I saw more wonderful things than I can name.
Когда, наконец, мы отправились обратно в Лондон,
When, at last, we sailed back to London,
у нас было достаточно золота,
we had gold enough
чтобы сделать бедного человека богатым.
To make a poor man rich.
У меня было почти 6 футов желтой пыли.
I had nearly 6 pounds of the yellow dust.
В качестве моей собственной доли.
For my own share.
Я научился быть торговцем.
I had learned to be a trader.
Ровно как и моряком.
As well as a sailor.
Заняло бы слишком много времени.
It would take too long.
Рассказывать вам обо всех моих путешествиях.
to tell you of all my voyages.
Некоторые из них были счастливыми и успешными.
Some of them were happy and successful.
Но большинство были неприятными и полными разочарований.
But the most were unpleasant and full of disappointment.
Иногда я отправлялся в Африку.
Sometimes I went to Africa.
Иногда в новые земли Южной Америки.
Sometimes to the new land of South America.
Но куда бы я ни плавал, я находил жизнь моряка вовсе не легкой.
But wherever I sailed, I found the life of a sailor by no means easy.
Я не заботился столь много теперь.
I did not care so much now.
Увидеть необычные виды.
To see strange sights.
И посетить неизвестные берега.
And visit unknown shores.
Я больше заботился о деньгах и товарах.
I cared more for the money or goods
которые я получу торговлей.
that I would get by trading.
В конце концов, неожиданный конец был положен всем моим морским путешествиям.
At last a sudden end was put to all my sailing.
И об этом я и расскажу вам сейчас.
And it is of this that I will now tell you.
This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, visit LibriVox.org. Robinson Crusoe written anew for children by James Baldwin. Chapter 3. I see much of the world. It was easy to find a ship to my liking, for all kinds of trading vessels go out from London to every country that is known. One day I met an old sea captain who had been often to the coast of Africa. He was pleased with my talk. "If you want to see the world," he said, "you must sail with me." And then he told me that he was going again to Africa to trade with the black people there. He would carry out a load of cheap trinkets to exchange for gold dust and feathers and other rare and curious things. I was very glad to go with him. I would see strange lands and savage people. I would have many a stirring adventure. Before 10 days had passed, we were out on the great ocean. Our ship was headed toward the south. The captain was very kind to me. He taught me much that every sailor ought to know. He showed me how to steer and manage the vessel. He told me about the tides and the compass and how to reckon the ship's course. The voyage was a pleasant one, and I saw more wonderful things than I can name. When at last we sailed back to London, we had gold enough to make a poor man rich. I had nearly 6 pounds of the yellow dust for my own share. I had learned to be a trader as well as a sailor. It would take too long to tell you of all my voyages. Some of them were happy and successful, but the most were unpleasant and full of disappointment. Sometimes I went to Africa, sometimes to the new land of South America, but wherever I sailed, I found the life of a sailor by no means easy. I did not care now to see strange sights and visit unknown shores. I cared more for the money or goods that I would get by trading. At last a sudden end was put to all my sailing, and it is of this that I will now tell you.